She's got a duck.
Some of you thin ass tricks don't have enough ass to keep the pussy off the sheet.
Moving on to the next definition. I already explained what the classic and all that shit. But trash, I want to go on to next.
For sure.
A trash rapper to me is the opposite of a GOAT rapper. A trash rapper, in my personal opinion, is somebody that's the worst of the worst. If I call you trash, I don't like calling you bad is one thing. Calling you bad is like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You might be able to improve and get better, whatever. A bad rapper to me is Smoke Perp. Someone who's, you know what I'm saying, in a slump. A trash rapper is somebody that for the entirety of their career, if someone to ask me to generalize that rapper, I'm going to tell them that they're trash. A perfect example of that is like Lil Pump. Another example of that, it could be like OJ the Juice Man or some shit. Another example, yeah, I know, right? I had to listen to his trash ass music earlier. That nigga is so horrible. That nigga is so terrible. Like literally, the man was repeating his hook like a suicide-inducing amount of times. Like he'll be like, "I'm making money, yeah, I'm making money, yeah." I'll be like, "Bro, like, come on." It be sounding like Mickey Mouse doing the song sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But it's like, bro, like, come on now. Another example of a trash rapper will be like Blueface. Another example would be, and it's pretty early in her career for me to be saying this, but that Pop Cocaine Girl or whatever.
I was expecting you to say Mulatto for some fucking reason.
No, not Mulatto. Another example would be Iggy Azalea. You know what I'm saying? She's terrible. Like, she's never been good. She's always been stagnant at either mid or bad. And to me, that's not a good rapper. That's not a good rapper. That's not an average rapper. That's a trash rapper. She's always been on.
What is your difference between trash and whack? Because you said that was different.
Now, yeah, my definition is super different. When you say something like whack, I associate that. What the fuck? I associate that. Fucking sound French. I associate that with corny or like, unnecessary, or a rapper that's like Hobson. Like I think he's a corny ass rapper. I think I fucked up the word association a little bit, but I didn't know that you meant like a bad rapper in a sense. So.
Nigga, you the only person that thinks the word means something else. Like, of course, whack means something like bad. I don't know what else he was thinking about. For y'all that don't know where we coming from, I put up a tweet saying, name a song by a whack rapper that makes you think like, yo, if this rapper made more songs like this, I would actually be a fan of their music. And this nigga Culture said Megan Thee Stallion. And me and one other person was like, since when do you consider Megan Thee Stallion whack? Like, I thought you said she was a good rapper. And then he was like, she is a good rapper. She's just whack. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, so that's why we have this conversation. I'm like, bro, what is your definition of whack? Because that shit wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, that shit was, when you said that was confused me. I'm like, bro, I thought we all had the same definition. Like, I am the only one in that boat thinking, some different shit. But when I think of a whack rapper, I think of somebody that says some like corny shit for most of the song, or someone that says unnecessary shit. A nigga like Hobson that says corny shit, or Logic, or Eminem sometimes, or Chance the Rapper. Those are guys and girls that I think are corny, or Azalea Banks. They're corny or they're unnecessary. That's rappers that, with my definition, I say would be whack. So, but if you mean like bad, then yeah, no, they're like, most of them are not bad. Azalea Banks and fucking, Megan. Well, not Megan. She's corny as fuck. But yeah, no, Azalea Banks, she's bad.
So for me, I will say trash is just something that you just, like, a person just gets like zero enjoyment out of it. That's what, actually, no, scratch that. That's what my definition used to be. Something that's just like zero redeeming qualities at all. Just nothing enjoyable, whether it be the beat, the artist rhymes, just nothing enjoyable about it at all. But then I had to switch that definition when I realized that I was enjoying trash music. Like a nigga like a Cash Quan or a Block Boy. Like, them niggas are trash rappers, but we're not gonna act like some niggas music not funny to listen to sometimes.
I meant to ask you this question. With the way that music has changed, now everyone's beat selection is pretty good now. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's rare to run into a nigga that has bad beats and has bad lyrics and shit like that. So it's like, who would you consider to be a trash rapper in 2021? Now that everybody kind of has the same flow and the same, you know, beat selection and everything like that. Like
I'll stick with my same answer. I'll say a nigga like Cash or Quan, because in terms of, I would say you have to compare it to whatever your standards are in a rap song. In terms of how this nigga raps, and like just his rhyme scheme and what he's actually saying is fucking stupid. So like that's why I consider him like a tragedy. When you look at it, it's like, okay, what do I typically look for in a rap song? Like if it's not checking most of or none of these, like if it's not checking off none of these boxes, then his artist is trash. When it comes to Casher, his whackness on how he rhymes, it's like it's what makes it funny to me. And me listening to like music that makes me laugh is why I fuck with him so much. But when I look at a nigga like a Joyner Lucas who actually has good rhymes, who actually has a good flow, and I look at a nigga like Casher Quan, it's like somebody like Joyner, I would say is a good rapper. Somebody like Casher, I would say is trash. But Casher is more enjoyable to listen to.
Right.
A person may easily say to me, is like, oh, if you think Casher's music is more enjoyable, that means you think he's a better rapper than Joyner. I'm like, no, I don't at all. Like he's not a better rapper than Joyner. He never will be. His music's just funnier, and I like listening to funny music.
So, and also, I think to overall be a trash rapper, you got to do that shit consistently, because a nigga can't just drop one song, one album, and be trash. I think some people get an unfair shake that way. Like somebody like OG Mako or Designer or Trinidad James get that kind of unfair shake. In my personal opinion, I feel like somebody like Trinidad James should still be kind of given a chance, or Fetty Wap, for example. For some reason, people all of a sudden just went like, oh no, this nigga start making good music. But then like literally like last year, niggas were talking about, oh, he deserves another chance. It's like, nigga, how do y'all go from fucking he's trash to he deserves another chance? Like this nigga hasn't switched his flow. He's still on some, yeah, baby. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He's still doing this shit. So it's like, bro, like, no. I think there's a few sheeps out there. So I don't know. I think you have to be consistently trash to finally earn the label trash. Just like you have to be consistently great to earn the GOAT label. But you could be a great for a while and just be a great and stay a great. And that's why I've said niggas like X and Juice aren't legends, because they were continuously good. And they can't be legends if they were just good and then died good. They died good. So they're good rappers in the grave. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't change because the numbers went up after they went in the dirt. It's like that's that.
Now, one thing I will say too is that's why I look at things like a guilty pleasure as well. If you can consider something trash but still fuck with it, then I'll just say it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. But if you just get like absolutely no enjoyment, like this shit trash, and like because a lot of things artists would make it trash like on purpose because that's supposed to be the humor behind it. But then sometimes it's like even you trying to do it bad on purpose still doesn't work. Like Fact by Eminem will forever be one of his worst songs. And niggas always say, which I mean it's true, but niggas always say, Fact is a terrible song on purpose. Like, you know, he said all those like ridiculous things to get you to laugh. I'm like, but this shit not funny.
A bad song.
Yeah, like this shit.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing about this song that's enjoyable. Like him saying that he did it on purpose does not make it not a whack song. Yeah, like, it's not bad on purpose in a good way. Like I don't look at it and be like, hey, this nigga Eminem was a good troll. Like, this song was funny. I look at it, I'm like, bro, this dude was saying a bunch of bullshit. And yes, I know he did it on purpose, but it's still dumb.
Exactly. And the fucking public be making excuses for some rappers. Like some of y'all, this is the second album in a row that niggas have been making excuses for Playboi Carti. I don't know how this shit, like he's the only rapper I've seen motherfuckers say, the album grew on me. Like, bro, if it started out bad, how the fuck does it? I'm not about to do that shit to myself and have motherfuckers attacking me. I'm not gonna do it. So never mind. Forget I said that, people.